You could have subscribed to any other YouTube channel, but you chose to subscribe here. So, hit that notification, hit that like button, and tune in with Adrian and Glib Talk. If you talking in your own voice, that's Glib. Using your platform to put prepare, that's Glib. I can sell drinking water to a fish with Glib. Tune in for a discussion with Glib. It's Glib Talk, Glib Talk, Glib Talk. 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 Let's all get right on the late night with a little discussion or a heated debate on sports, news, current events. Glib Talk is where you gotta tune in for facts and different opinions. It's Glib Talk, hosted by Adrian, who will dissect the dichotomy of the fake news by its views, trying to get to the truth. But we can just shoot the shit. We all trolls it is, that's why the chat stay lit. In the live stream when everyone clowns laugh off a little scene. So go ahead, smash the like button. You can subscribe to the page, turn on the notification for the live stream, and upload updates. Like you talking in your own voice, that's Glib. Using your platform to put prepare, that's Glib. I can sell drinking water to a fish with Glib. Tune in for a discussion with Glib. It's Glib Talk, Glib Talk, Glib Talk. 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 I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. If you are a first-time viewer, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And then everyone who enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that smash that, matter of fact, smash that like button. And turn on the notifications. So you won't be tuned out and you can tune in. This is Glib Talk with your host, Adrian. I gotta shoot a special shout out to my dude, my nigga, Nate, for the track. Good looking. I am Bizzle Song. This is Glib Talk. Glib Talk, Glib Talk, Glib Talk. It's Glib Talk, Glib Talk, Glib Talk. It's Glib Talk, Glib Talk, Glib Talk. It's Glib Talk, Glib Talk. Let's get it.
What's 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 going on, good people? Let's see. I don't think I'm doing this right. It's been so long since I've been live. I got this. I'm all fucked up. They came out with a new version of OBS. I apologize. My bad. My bad. Hope I didn't blow your speakers out right there. Look, I'm irritated today. I'm really irritated today about I don't know if you guys seen this Big Tigger story. The story with Big Tigger and his wife. He was arrested for domestic violence against his wife. And you know, when the story came out, it seemed kind of weird to me. You know, they got this video clip, whatever. It kind of shows them, whatever. You can't really tell what the hell's going on, but I guess somehow, in some way, they're wrestling around, and she hits her head on the door, busts her head open, and now he has to go to jail. That's how it goes. And then a video comes out yesterday, and the video shows the husband and the wife, and they're wrestling around and tussling around, and she has taken his phone because there's something in it that she wants to see, and he don't want her to see it. And instead of letting her have the damn phone and saying, fuck it, prove your beliefs to be true or false, he decides that he's going to wrestle around with her and tussle around with her to try to take the phone from her. Now, is it childish? Yes. Is she being childish by taking the phone and just holding on to the phone and won't give the phone up? Yes. No one is ever going to take your side. This is for any man out there who thinks that at the end, someone's going to look at that scenario and say, oh, wow, she took your phone. Like, it's not her right to take your phone. I can almost agree with you there that you should probably be rustling and tussling around with her to try to get your phone back. No one's ever going to fucking say that. No one's ever going to say that. And men got to understand that shit. No one is ever going to look at this. Oh shit, I'm fucking up today. Can y'all still hear me? No one is ever going to look at this situation and say, you know what? She shouldn't have taken his phone. Case closed. He didn't really do nothing wrong. He was just doing what any normal person would do who get pissed off because somebody did something to them. That's not how the fucking system works. The system is designed to get your ass locked the fuck up. The system is designed for your ass to get locked up, and no one will care. No one will care. No one will care whether you were right or wrong. All they're going to say is, well, you shouldn't have touched her. You shouldn't have did this. Even in the video, the kid in the video was saying, just leave her alone. He's like, if she gives me my phone, it's over. If she just gives me back my phone, it's over. And the kid is like, just let her have the phone. Fuck it. Just let her, because no one is going to treat you the way that they're going to treat her. And men got to understand that shit. You can come out here and try to explain to your fucking blue in the face. You can explain to your blue in the fucking face. No one is ever going to take your side as a man. Like, as much as I want to be like, yo, a man should never hit a woman. A man should never put his hands on a woman. A man should never touch a woman. He should never. That's always going to be the answer, because it don't fucking matter. It don't matter. She can hit you in the face with a goddamn brick. If you did something to her back, they're going to say, well, you shouldn't have hit her back. That's just how it goes. And that's how it's always going to fucking go. And maybe the system now is a little bit turned to where both people have to go to jail. If one of them is bleeding or both of them are bleeding, they both got to go. But that's not how it was, 20 years ago. And to this day, the people are smart enough to know now that as long as I didn't touch you, as long as I don't touch you as the woman to the man, if in your response, your force is greater than what she exerted on you, if the damage you do is worse than what she did to you, you're going to fucking jail. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. You have to be strong enough to keep your fucking hands to yourself. Yvonne says, hey, Glib, I finally saw that video yesterday. Yeah, he should have walked away. She was wrong, but we already know how folks would view a man tussling with a woman. There's no other way to view it. You look at the video, you see what's happening, and you say, he should have just fucking let her go. It doesn't matter that she took your phone. It doesn't matter that she's going to go invade your privacy. It doesn't matter that she's going to do whatever the fuck she's going to do. Whenever she does it, there is no recourse, right? She's not going to get punished for doing that. No one's going to take your side. None of that shit. You just got to fucking eat it and say, I picked the wrong one, and now it's my turn. That's just how the fuck it goes. That's just how the fuck it goes. And it's unfortunate it goes that way. That shit happened to me so many times. I will never allow it to happen to me again. But it frustrates me when I see it happen, especially the older men. Tigger's my age. Marcellus Wallace was arrested over the 4th of July weekend because supposedly he poked his finger in his wife's face. There is no evidence of abuse. There is no damage to this woman. None of that shit. She's been setting this dude up for years. She hates this man probably, and she's only with him because he's wealthy. Now, in 2026, his wife comes out and says he raped me in 2012. They were married in 2014. This woman who's been married to this man, they got 3 or 4 kids together or some shit, says my husband raped me in 2012 and I married him in 2014. I just want y'all to know that he's a rapist. I just want y'all to know he's a rapist. And oh, by the way, on the 4th of July, we got into an argument and he poked and he hit me in the face and I want him to go to prison for that. And the police show up at the house and there's no real evidence of anything except the fact that it's him and there's her. And he probably said, well, maybe my finger did touch her face. That's the evidence we're going to use against you, buddy. Lock your ass up. You go to jail. And that's how, and that's the system. And the system is fucked up. Men got to keep your fucking hands to yourself. You got to keep your fucking hands to yourself. It doesn't matter what she do. You got to be willing to walk away from all that shit. You got to be willing to walk away from all of those people. It's ego that makes us say, I want to defend myself against this. It's ego that says, I want to fight back against the shit. You got to be willing to walk away from every fucking thing. Walk away from the house, the car, the money, whatever the fuck. Unless you want to go to fucking jail. Unless you want to go to jail. Because to me, it ain't worth it. I say, fuck it. I say, fuck it. What's up, Javar Ellis? It is bullshit. The system is not fair. The system is not fair. This woman, Marcellus Wallace, I'm talking about right now, his wife has waited 16 years or 14, whatever the fuck, to now say, oh yeah, by the way, he raped me. Well, he's already got other rape cases against him right now. There's a people with a class action lawsuit against this dude that say when he was in college, he was out raping women. There's 4 women and there's others. There's 4. Listen, there are not 4 women in my life that can say I've done anything to them. So there's something going on with Marcellus Wiley. There's no class action lawsuit that can be formed against me or women who say I took something from them physically. Something going on with this dude. But with that, and I'm not trying to defend him, but with that being said, his wife, the woman that he was married to, who just a couple months ago was standing by his side through the shit, now says also, oh yeah, by the way, he also raped me too. What? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Your wife, you've been sleeping with this woman for all these years. Y'all been together all these years, and now she wants to come out and say you raped her? Oh no, dog. Sometimes the woman that you with is just there to set your ass up to take what you got. And she was just waiting for the time. She was just waiting for the time to take it. Because the option is always there if you're married to a woman for her to take it. The option is always there. You got to keep your fucking hands to yourself. You have to keep your hands to yourself. You got to be willing to walk away from all that shit. You got to be fucking stoic. You got to be fucking resolved. You have to say, it don't matter what she say. It don't matter what she do. I'm willing to walk away from all of this shit. I'm willing to walk away from all of this shit. I had some fucked up shit. You know what happened to me? I applied for a job. And the job required to have a top secret military clearance. So they had to do this extensive background check. So when they did the background check, they come back to me and they say, hey, you ever been arrested for domestic violence? And I said, no, I've never been arrested for domestic violence. No. They say, you sure? Like there's this thing in your background. It doesn't say that there's any like charges or that you were convicted of anything, but it's there. You don't know anything about this? And then they gave me the date. And then I started thinking back and I was like, oh yeah, I remember there was an incident. And the incident was an argument. The argument was about like politics or some shit. It was about some bullshit. And the way the argument went, I got frustrated because typically what happens is the motherfucker won't let me get my words in because when you say shit that motherfuckers don't want to hear, they cut you off. And I said something this person didn't want to hear, they cut me off and I fucking screamed. Stop fucking cutting me off. This is the argument. Stop cutting me off. Let me fucking finish. She said, you can't yell at me that way. Call 911. Boom, boom, boom. Call 911. Now she's on the phone with the police because she wants them to come get me because I've yelled at her. But that's not an arrestable offense. You don't get arrested because you yelled at somebody. So, you know, the police, they're going through the check, you know, to see what the conditions is and how high a level of, you know what I'm saying, threat there is, right? Now, I'm in the kitchen at the time. I'm fucking dicing up vegetables and I'm cooking. The police ask her, are there any weapons? Right? And she tell these motherfuckers, I had a knife. She told the fucking police that I had a knife. In which case the police are like, oh shit, a big black dude with a knife will be there in a minute. So now they show up at the house. When they show up at the house, they got to do their investigation. And the first thing they're looking for is fucking signs of assault. Signs of assault. Signs that, you know, somebody was doing some shit to somebody else. Did anybody touch anybody? Did anybody push anybody? They got to pull the kids to the side. Ain't you guys see anything? All this bullshit. But none of that happened. None of that happened because I already, at this point in time, I've already experienced it to the point where I know I would walk away from all this shit. I don't give a fuck. I would walk away from all of this shit. So I know, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be bothered with you physically, you know what I'm saying, in a fight. Like we can argue or I'll just give the fuck up. But when she called the police, once you dial 911, you can't stop a person from calling 911. You can't try to prevent them from calling 911. You can't try to take the phone from the motherfucker. You can't try to interfere. That's the charge. You try to stop someone from calling 911, that's the charge you're going to get. Call the police, let them come. The police come and they separate us and they do their fucking best to get her to say, I did something. But there's nothing she can say. All she can do is say what she felt. I felt like something might happen. The way he raised his voice, I was afraid, but that's not a fucking offense. So then the police, so now I'm going to be a dick about it. They're like, so is there anywhere you could go? I'm like, no, this is my fucking house. This is my fucking house. I ain't going nowhere. If she's in fear of being here in this fucking house, she can fucking leave. If she's in fear, because she called 911, so clearly she needs help. She should go wherever you guys are going to take her to get the help that she needs. So what they did was, they were like, hey, can you get a hotel room? She was like, oh, yeah. So she gets a hotel room. And what the police told her was, circle back to the police station and we'll take care of him. So they go back to the police station and they put her with a domestic violence counselor who wants her to fucking lie. Who wants her to, I don't have a charge against me, but what there is a person went to the police and talked to someone, and this creates a record. But the record doesn't go anywhere because there is no evidence of a fucking crime, because there was no fucking crime. Room shaker said that's making a false 911 call. See, it wasn't a false 911 call. She called 911 and said she was afraid because I yelled at her. That's what happened. She was afraid because I yelled at her. They came out there because they thought maybe, you know, saying there might be some shit going on, but there wasn't nothing going on. Now, this is a person who, after the situation happens, you stay together. I don't find out this happened until years later. I didn't know she went back to the police station. I didn't know she was talking to a domestic violence counselor. I didn't know that they was working behind the scenes trying to figure out how the fuck to lock me up. I didn't know none of this shit. I find this shit out after the fact. And I say, thank my lucky stars I never fucking touched this woman. Because if I had touched this woman in any kind of a way, they would have locked me up. I would have got that charge on my record and it would have fucked up my life. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Walk away. Just let them have it. Say, fuck it, you got it. When I divorced my wife, my ex-wife, when I left, she threatened me. She got in my face. She told me all the time. I said, at that moment, I just packed up my shit and got the fuck out. That moment, got in my face, started being aggressive, packed up my shit and fucking walked the fuck out. I'll get the rest of my shit later. You can have all this shit. You can have all of this shit. I'm not going to jail because you're a dumbass. And that's how I view, like, just life in general. There ain't no person, no human being that would make me risk imprisonment, that would make me risk being locked up because of their dumbass, because I'm going to do something to you and now I'm going to be locked up. But what I do to you isn't even going to give me the satisfaction. You're not even get the satisfaction because you don't have to, like, beat the shit out of somebody to go to jail for assault, right? You push somebody back, that's assault. You move them out your way, that's assault. You mush them in the face, that's assault. Fuck all that. Keep your hands to yourself. The Big Tigger situation is so stupid. I was so frustrated watching that video because I'm like, how in the fuck? He's 50. He's Tigger's, it's got to be my age. He's been around fucking forever. He's got to be my age. There's no fucking way you fall for this trick now. She got your phone because you got some shit in the phone. Fuck it. She got you. She got you. Motherfucker was in a hotel room. She showed up at the hotel room. You was there with another chick. She got you, dog. Fucking walk away. Let it. She whatever it is that she's due, she gonna get it. It's too late. It's too fucking late. You fucked up. You should have been better. Should have been better. You should have been smoother with your shit, cleaner with your shit. Don't get caught. You got caught. Fuck it. It's over with. It's very frustrating for me to see these things happen because I know it's unfair. And I wanna side with the men and say it's fucked up what they're doing. It's fucked up how they're gonna do you. But you know this is how they're gonna do you. It'd be different if you was 20. It's different if you was 16. It'd be different if you was 30. Fuck. We ain't talking about young people no more. We in our 50s. We old men. You know what I'm saying? This is a lesson we should have learned by now. And if the only thing you got, and Tigger live in a big ass fucking house, he ain't fucking broke. He got a job. He ain't broke. Marcellus Wallace is on TV every fucking day. He ain't broke. So to physically fight with somebody, to get to the part where you say, oh, this person's trying to set me up and keep going, we too old for that shit. You got to say, fuck it. I'll let the lawyers fight for this one. You know what I'm saying? Apparently we're going to have to spend a bunch of money on attorneys now, but I ain't going to jail for this shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. Man, got to be smarter. Have to be smarter. And I ain't even talking about just the whole, like, the gentleman part of being a man, like all that never, like, I'm not even talking about that part. Fucking protect yourself. Just protect yourself. And the best way to protect yourself is to keep your fucking hands to yourself. Don't fuck it. Just keep your hands to yourself. It's easy. It's easy to want to just feed that thing that says, I'm not gonna let anybody do that to me. I'm not gonna let somebody, but at this age, at this time, you gotta, man, unless you want to get locked up, say fuck it. You're gonna have to say fuck it. That's the shit that happened the other day out here. Like somebody was saying, why is he on here making all these videos? He's trying to prove his point. He's trying to prove his case. He's trying to say it wasn't just me. This is a two-way street. It's mutual combatants. We doing it to each other. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. They're gonna say you shouldn't touch a woman because you shouldn't touch a woman, and that's that. And you can try to explain it. You can try to fucking rationalize it. You can even fucking have evidence of the shit that happened to you. No one gives a fuck. This woman came at me with a fucking baseball bat, and I took the fucking bat from her and threw her down. And when I threw her down, I took the bat, threw her down. She hurt her wrist, because that's what happens. Because that's what the fuck happens when people get in a fight. And know what they said to me? You should have just left. You shouldn't have even did all that. You should have just, when she had the bat, you should have just ran. You should have just ran. And I was young when that happened. I was in my 20s. And but the lesson I learned is that no one gives a fuck. You can have the greatest explanation for why you did what you did. No one will care. No one will care. Keep your hands to yourself. That's the answer. Keep your hands to yourself. Avoid fucking people at all costs. Anybody that seems like they might be the enemy is the fucking enemy. If they seem like the enemy, they're the fucking enemy. Avoid those fucking people, because they don't got your best. They may be your friend for now because they setting your ass up for the later. And when they can't get what they want out of you, or when they're done using you, they'll do what they do to everybody else. They'll fucking turn you in or turn you off. One of the two. They'll fucking lock your ass out the fucking house, fucking steal your shit, fucking call the cops on you. Avoid these fucking people. If it seems like it's bad, it probably is bad. Fuck them. It's unfortunate that this is how the shit go, but this is how it go. This is how I go. And I don't feel sorry for no man. What's up, Amber? I don't feel sorry for no man this shit happens to, because this is how the fucking shit goes. It would be different if it was new. It would be different if any of these men was unique. It would be different. But it happens so often, you have to just say, you got to fucking, at this point, if you don't know, hopefully ignorance is your guide, and God looks out, what do you say? God looks out for fools and babies. Maybe, hopefully you're in one of those two categories. But that's not how the shit go. That's not how the shit go. When this shit happens, your ass get fucking locked up, and they come to your house, they take you to jail, they take your mug shot, and they make you look stupid. They embarrass you. They force you to miss work. They force you to lose your job. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Avoid people. That's the answer. Stay the fuck away. She seems like the enemy. She's probably the fucking enemy. No, but I appreciate you guys coming in. This really annoyed me today. Like it really annoyed me, because like it was the two stories back to back. You know what I mean? And as much as I want to say, oh man, Marcellus Wallace, he probably didn't do anything. It sounded like she hates him. Fuck that. Mr. Net says, hello, Glib in chat. There are women out there provoking men to make a stupid move. You're right. I mean, the provocation isn't an excuse. You're gonna tell the police that she pissed me off, so I slapped the shit out of her? She wanted me to punch her. She kept saying do it, so I did it. Like that shit sound cool in a DMX song. That shit sound terrible when your ass is locked up. The best answer, and Captain Hindsight can tell you it better than anybody else. Walk the fuck away. Keep your hands to yourself. Be prepared to leave all that bullshit that you had. Be prepared to leave all that shit, unless you're willing to fight for it from jail. I'm not gonna say prison, because you're probably not gonna go to prison, but you are gonna go to jail, and the charge fucks you up enough that it makes it hard to get a job. It makes it hard to have friends. It makes it hard to be around your kids, hard to be around family, because motherfuckers say, oh man, this is a person who beats on women. He was beating on blah, blah, blah. And you say, man, you see, this shit's so stupid. The Tigger video was so stupid. You couldn't tell me these people were 50 or 40 or 20. The video was so stupid. It's like, come on, man. Like, these ain't young people. These ain't young people. They shouldn't be having this fight like that. They shouldn't be having this fight like that. But because they had to fight like that, because in the tussle, she ends up getting hurt, now he got to go to jail. Well, of course you're going to get hurt. You're fucking wrestling with a grown fucking man. You're wrestling with a grown man. But she don't have to care whether she gets hurt or not. She's going to have a scar on her face, and she's going to be a domestic violence victim for the rest of her life. And every time someone looks at her face and say, oh, wow, you're so pretty, what happened to your eye? She's going to say, Tigger did that to me. Tigger did that to me. And you're going to have to live with that shit. You're going to have to live with that shit. She's on TV. Her job is on TV. She's going to have a big fucking scar on her face, and she's going to go around on TV telling everybody about how you used to beat her ass. And you can see the video and see he's not beating her ass. He just wants his fucking phone back because she doesn't want to give her the evidence that she needs to prove that he was fucking cheating. But for the rest of the time you exist, she's going to be able to say, Tigger did this to me. Tigger did this to me. Room Shaker says it's the same on YouTube. They start with you, then you respond, and then they the victim. That's yes. Missing that man said, taught my 2 men I raised to just leave because 2 to 1 she gonna call a man back, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah. Listen, if it didn't happen to me, I'd probably be on the other side saying, keep your hands to yourself. No man should hit a woman. But I know that it doesn't matter how you got there. It don't matter how you get there, right? But if you do decide to make that decision, just know that there ain't going to be nobody on that side saying, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, it's not your fault. Everybody's going to be on the other side saying, should have kept your hands to yourself. Because that's the way you're fucking judged. And if you don't want to be judged like that, then, you know what I'm saying, maybe not being a man is for you. But that's the way men are judged. Unfortunately or fortunately, you're going to be judged on what the fuck you do when dealing with a woman. If you put your hands on her, in any kind of a scenario, no one's going to be like, oh man, you know, you probably should have blah, 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 blah. Never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Man, I need to get my shit together. But yeah, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys coming through. I really do. I'm gonna try to go live more often, but I always say that, but I'd be lying. I'll be lying. I got a video that I've been working on for like 3 weeks. It only takes like a fucking 2 hours to make a video. That's how long I've been working on shit. It sucks. I just be doing other stuff. I started gardening. I like working in the garden, so I'll be doing that now. I don't be having time. But I appreciate you guys clicking the play button. I didn't want this to be too long. 30 minutes was my limit. So hit the like button, hit the share button. And if you know anybody, right, that's in an abusive relationship, male or female, right, and they come to you and they start telling you their fucking sob story, the recommendation should be to get the fuck out of there. Keep your hands to yourself and get the fuck out of there for your safety and for theirs. Don't be a casualty. Just get the fuck out of there. It's time to go. Annette says, didn't that WWE guy hit his wife girlfriend? Did anything happen to him? You know what? I wonder what happened with that. I know the story you're talking about. It wasn't WWE. That was UFC. I think. I think it was UFC. Yeah, Dana White. It was Dana White. What? Fuck, Dana White. Clearly, Dana White's not in fucking jail or prison. He was just at the White House a fucking 2 weeks ago. Yeah, let's see. Both issued public apologies stating that heavy intoxication was involved and that the criticism he received was warranted. Okay. So yeah. So they both hired lawyers and then they both ended up on the same side. Maybe if that happens, then you're good. I wouldn't put my money on that one though. I would take my chances with being safe and keeping my damn hands to myself. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.